Hello students, today we will study class 7th geography chapter number 5 water, and our topic is water cycle. So when you think of water, what images come to your mind? You think of rivers, the waterfalls, the pitter patter of raindrops, and also water in your taps. And children love to float paper boats in rain puddles. By noon the puddles vanish. So where does the water go? So you have to understand here that sun's heat causes evaporation of water. Okay, with the sun's due to sun's heat, evaporation is done, and then water vapors cools down, and it condenses, and then it forms clouds. Okay, and from there it may fall on the land or sea. Okay, land or the sea, in the form of rain. Okay, when precipitation is done, so in the form of rain it fall on the land or sea, and sometimes it in the form of rain, snow or sleet. Okay, and then it is reaching to the sea. Okay, and this process is continuously happening. Okay, so the process by which water continually changes its form and circulates between oceans, atmosphere and land is known as water cycle. Okay, so always remember that the process by which water continually changes its form and circulates between ocean. Okay, means ocean. Okay, oceans, atmosphere. Okay, means that is atmosphere. So atmosphere and land. Okay, means that is land. So in this way it is called water cycle. It is called water cycle. Our earth is like a terrarium. Okay, what is terrarium? Okay, terrarium. So it is an artificial enclosure for keeping small house plants. Okay, so is small house plant you have seen that in terrarium it is made there. So for the world it is also a terrarium. Okay, the same water that existed centuries ago is still it exists today. Okay, means this water is not changed. Okay, means continuously in the process the due to water cycle the same water is falling on the ground. Okay, so the water used to irrigate a field in Haryana may have flowed down the Amazon River 100 years ago. Okay, the major sources of fresh water are rivers, ponds. Okay, so you have to remember that what are the sources of water? Rivers, ponds. Okay, river, ponds, springs, glaciers. Glaciers. Okay, so the ocean bodies and seas contain salty water. So ocean, okay, ocean bodies and seas contain salty water. The water of ocean is salty or saline as it contains a large amount of dissolved salts. Okay, means in the sea water there is dissolved salt in a large amount. Okay, so most of the salt is sodium chloride. Okay, chloride sodium chloride. Okay, or common table salt. Common table salt. Okay, so we are eating also. Okay, next topic is topic is distribution of water bodies. Distribution of water bodies. Okay, so we all know that three-fourth of the water surface. You have to remember that if we are dividing Earth into four parts, so three-fourth area, three-fourth area is water. Okay, so the earth's surface is covered with three-fourth water, and if there is more water than the land on the earth, uh, why do so many countries face water scarcity? That question is arising in our mind. Okay, so first of all you must understand that this type of situation is happening when we are thinking about the fresh water. Okay, so is all the water on earth available to us? So you have to remember that distribution of water in percentage. Okay, so I'm making distribution here. You have to remember that ocean ice drops. Okay, so you have to, sorry, ice caps. Okay, so you have to remember here ocean, ice caps, groundwater, groundwater. Okay, groundwater, freshwater lakes, freshwater lakes. Okay, inland seas, inland seas. Okay, inland seas and salt lakes. Okay, and atmosphere. In atmosphere also water is found. Okay, and last one is rivers. So you must understand here that this distribution is generally in ocean 97.3%. Okay, and in ice caps you must remember that 0.2%. Okay, 2.0%, and 0.68% in groundwater. Okay, and 0.009% in freshwater lakes. Okay, and in same quantity here also 0.009% is found in inland seas and salt lakes. Okay, and in atmosphere 0.019%. Okay, and last one rivers. Okay, 0.001. Okay, so that is the distribution of, that is fresh water. Okay, and that is saline water. So you must understand with that distribution. So uh, how we can use the fresh water? We can understand here that we are using groundwater, especially lake water is used in very less amount. Okay, but groundwater is used mostly. Okay, and river water. So in this way, its percentage is nearly 2.7% only. Okay, if you will take that percentage. Okay, so in ice caps also we are not using, so you can remove this. Only these percentages are usable. Okay, but most of the river water is also not used. Okay, and that makes 100% water. Okay, so water distribution can be demonstrated by a simple activity. Okay, so if activity is given in your book, you will do this. Okay, water is absolutely essential for survival. So water alone for can quench our thirst when we are thirsty. Okay, so we must not waste water. Now the next topic is The next topic is ocean circulation. Ocean circulation. Okay, so there is something magical about walking barefoot on the seashore. Okay, and the wet sand on the beach, the cool breeze and the seabird, and the smell of salt in the air and music of the waves. Everything is so fascinating, and unlike the calm waters of pond and lakes, so ocean water keeps moving continuously. So it is a tremendous feeling if you will walk barefoot on the seashore. Okay, so it is never still; it is continuously moving there. So the movement that occur in the ocean can be broadly categorized. Okay, so movement movement occurred in oceans. Okay, so that is categorized: first waves, second tides, and last one is currents. Okay, so in three category we are dividing it. Okay, you must remember that on 22nd March, on 22nd March, it is celebrated as World Water Day. World Water Day. So you must remember it. On 22nd March, it is celebrated when we are when we need to conserve water. Is rain enforced in different ways. Okay. So now you have to understand about waves. Okay. So we will understand about waves. So So when the water on the surface of the ocean rises and falls alternately, they are called waves. Okay. So always remember that when the water on the surface of the ocean rises and falls alternately, so they are called waves. So especially you can understand that waves are. So in this way you can see on the ocean that is called waves. Okay, means up and downs in the water, in sea water or river water. Okay, so it is you can see in the ocean. Okay, so that is called waves. So during the storm, the winds blowing at very high speed form huge waves, and these may cause tremendous destruction also. An earthquake, volcanic eruption, or underwater landslides can shift large amounts of ocean water. Okay, so as a result, huge tidal waves called tsunami. Okay, so that is bringing a tremendous destruction. Okay, so that powerful waves are called tsunami. Okay, tsunami means what? Fast waves. Fast waves are called tsunami. So that may be the height of 15 centimeter. um, okay, generally, but the largest tsunami was measured nearly 150-meter height. Okay, it was 150-meter high. And these waves travel at a speed of more than 700 kilometer. And tsunami's speed is 700 kilometer per hour. Okay, so for example, the tsunami of 2004 caused a widespread damage in the coastal areas of India. So especially the Indira Point in the Andaman and Nicobar Island got submerged after tsunami. Okay, so one it was a great havoc there. Okay, so that date was 26th December 2004. Okay, so remember that on that day a great tsunami came there, and the magnitude of earthquake was 9.0 on the Richter scale. Okay, so that it caused a great damage there. Now you have to understand here tides. Okay, second, tides. So the rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day is called tide. Okay, so always remember the rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day. It is called tide. Okay, so it is high tide when water covers much of the shore by rise. Okay, by rising to its highest level. Okay, and it is low tide when water falls to its lowest level and recedes from the shore. Okay, so in that way that will be the low tide. Okay, so high tide will be when rising waves will be there. Okay, next is, okay, so here you have to understand the strong gravitational pull of the sun. Okay, so that I will tell you in next video. Okay, because it is long term, or you can say it is long topic. So with figure I will tell you in next video. Thank you.